Arsenal dominate, dispatch, and do the double over Real Madrid in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Remontada. Where was it? There was no remontada available last night. It got to the point where Arsenal actually felt sorry for Real Madrid. Like, we beat them so comprehensively, we had to give them a goal. It's like we said to him, listen, you guys have got big respect in this competition, but you're not able to score against us. Just grab this one. Here's a quick goal. At least score one goal. Otherwise, like 5-1, we dominate them. That is one of the biggest results in Arsenal's recent history. We're going to speak all about it. Before we do, though, very quickly, do me a favour. Just hit like on this video. So before I give you my thoughts and opinions on the game, of course, I want to know yours, so let me know. But also, let me know who was your man of the match in that game. There were some unbelievable performances. We're going to speak about them. I want to start with Saka. I'm sick of people pretending that this isn't the best winger in the world. Like, it's like we kind of hold these other wingers like Vinicious Jr. to a higher standard because they got this allure. They come from an exotic league. They play in Spain. The Premier League's the strongest league in the world, and Saka's probably the best winger in that league. So, of course, he's the best winger in the world. Why are we comparing him to players like Rodrigo? That's not the standard for Saka. Saka's comparable to Mbappe. Saka should be compared to Mbappe. He's Vinicious Jr., who, in my opinion, he's better than. Like, there were so many world-class players on show last night and the week before, and Saka was still the best player on the pitch. How long are we going to pretend that what Saka's doing is normal? This is not a normal player. We've got some unbelievable players, and Saka is right up there amongst the very best players in the world. You shouldn't be ashamed to say it as an Arsenal fan. It's like rival fans don't want to hear it because we watch the Premier League so much and we're so accustomed to seeing these type of players. That doesn't mean they're not great. These fans, rival fans from abroad, they know how great Saka is. You've got Vinny Jr. coming up to Saka after the game and saying, can we swap shirts? That's how good this player is. Saka was unbelievable last night. I could name 5 or 6 players that were on a different level. Declan Rice, of course. Declan Rice is coming into a level of form that I didn't see coming. He is so good. Dominated Real Madrid home and away. Of course, the wonder free kicks kind of put his name out there, and people were watching him under a magnifying glass because of the greatness that he allowed us to watch with them 2 free kicks. But just look at his performance yesterday at the Bernabeu. Like, he was the best midfielder on the pitch by a mile. Thomas Partey was great as well, by the way. But Declan Rice, I mean, come on. Like, defensively, he's a joke. Just his ability to cover ground, win the ball back. Just his composure in those moments where you think you've got a break. And most people would be like, right, I've won the ball back quick. Let's get the ball moving. He just takes that quarter second. It's all it takes. And he kind of digests everything and reads the whole game. And it just allows him to play the correct pass every time. He was phenomenal. So good. There was, again, Timber. You could call out Timber. Unbelievable. Miles Lewis Skelly, 18. What do you mean this is an 18-year-old rocking up to the Bernabeu, schooling Vinicious Jr.? It's like he said to him at some points, do you know what? I'm just going to give you the ball just so I can win it back off you because you're not giving me any threat. He's so good. Like I said, Saliba made a mistake, but that is what it is. It's going to happen. Kivior, brilliant. Just every single player. I could sit here and wax lyrical about every single Arsenal player and tell you brilliant moments from the game. Martinelli to go on and win the game was something special. Like, I shouted out Martinelli in one of my recent videos, and there was a couple of people actually saying Martinelli's not been good enough. Martinelli's not good enough. And that just shows why you can't count out Martinelli because of that moment he has in him. Like, that pace is deadly. I was so glad when that goal went, because it's like we've just not only come here and it wasn't a game as if where it was like, oh, we've held on and Real Madrid looked deadly. We could still be playing there now and Arsenal would still be in a commanding position. We could still be playing Real Madrid now and they wouldn't have dangered us. Like, we're so good defensively. We are so good. When we're playing at our kind of peak, we are an unbelievable team. And this is all with no striker. Like, Arteta needs some praise. This guy is a genius. He's coming up against... 6 months ago, people would have said, well, the greatest manager ever is Ancelotti. People would have had him in that conversation. Arteta's just absolutely schooled him over 2 legs. Ancelotti knows Arteta's a genius. Like, he is so good. And it's easy to over-egg the pudding after a fantastic result like that. But when Arsenal are playing like this, with the players they've got, not many teams in world football are going to be able to touch them. Arsenal have put themselves in a massive position now. Like, they're probably going to be favourites. You see all the polls out there on social media, and most people are saying they expect Arsenal to go on and win the competition. Like, that's how good Arsenal are. Like I said, let me know your guys' thoughts on it. There's a couple of talking points I want to speak on very quickly, but just let me know your feelings, because that was something. If I could bottle that feeling I had last night when that second goal went in to secure the win at the Bernabeu, then oh my God, because that was unbelievable. I started with Saka, Declan Rice, Lewis Skelly, Timber, unbelievable. The penalty, I'm not mad at it. If that goes in, can you imagine? Look, I know what Saka's thinking. He's thinking, if I do a Panenka at the Bernabeu in the Champions League against Real Madrid to knock them out, I'm going to go down in folklore. He's tried it and it didn't work. We had a 3-0 advantage. If it was 1-1, then he probably wouldn't have tried it. He had the cushion of being able to try that, and I don't blame him whatsoever. The cojones, the confidence you have to even try that. I'm not mad that he missed. I am not mad if he missed at all, because if that went in, then he would have been a hero. He's already a hero in many people's opinions, but I understand why he's done that completely. No qualms there from me whatsoever. The first half was just comfortable. The whole game, if we're being honest, was just comfortable. Of course, when you see Kylian Mbappe breaking, you think, wow, that's a pace that we're not able to defend very well, because he is blistering. He's unlike anything I've seen since the days I used to go to Highbury to watch Thierry Henry. He is that quick. He's rapid. So, of course, there's going to be a level or a sense of danger when that player's on the ball, because he's just so quick that it's hard to defend against. But we still done it. Like, the defence was incredible. So comfortable. Bellingham, he threw Timber to the floor. Like, he was so frustrated. You could see, because he knew, like, Bellingham, he's like a confidence player, isn't he? He always wants to make it look like he's the best player on the pitch, and he must have been so frustrated, because even he must have known Declan Rice is a better midfielder than me today. Like, he just knows that he wasn't the best midfielder on that pitch. Declan Rice had that title, so he was getting frustrated, and there was a moment where kind of the ball went out of play and it summed up Jude Bellingham's performance. He threw Timber to the ground, and I thought, if that was an Arsenal player, not only would he have got a yellow card, but it just summed Jude Bellingham up. The fact that Arsenal were able to frustrate these players so much just showed how good we were on the night. The thing that's frustrating me, though, in terms of an Arsenal perspective, is Thomas Partey is going to miss the first leg against PSG. I made a video yesterday about there's a bit of a ban worry, and people were saying, no, don't worry, because it resets, and it's been confirmed that Partey is going to miss the next round against PSG, and that is huge, because that shifts the whole dynamic of the team, because Thomas Partey is so important to this team. Declan Rice, yes, you can give him his flowers for yesterday, but still, Thomas Partey in the first game, let's not forget how good he was. And even yesterday, moments in controlling kind of the defensive areas in that pitch, Thomas Partey was massive. So to not have that, we're probably going to have to shuffle the team around. Do you drop Mikel Merino to play back in midfield because Jorginho's not available? Who else do we play in there? It's going to be interesting to the closer the game gets to see if any news comes out on what Arteta's thinking in terms of team selection, because anything could happen in terms of that midfield with Partey missing for that first game. So that's something to definitely look out for. And yeah, once again, I just want to mention Martinelli's goal, because it was an Henry finish at a time where the last time Arsenal beat Real Madrid was because of Henry. Like the same, it was the Henry finish that finished him off this time. I just thought there was definitely something magical about that finish from Martinelli, because the way he got through kind of the left side, opened up his body, and you thought, it's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to be a TT finish, and Martinelli whips it round Courtois and does the Henry finish to once again sink Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. Let me know your thoughts on everything you've heard in this video. What are your thoughts on that game? Who was your man of the match? For me, it was, of course, Declan Rice. He was unbelievable. But there's so many players. Saka, Lewis Skelly, Timber, everyone deserves a shout out. Let me know your thoughts about the game. Thanks so much to everyone for watching and listening. Before you go, like I said, do me a quick favour. If you could, just hit like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you all in tomorrow's video. Gooners, have a good day.